We've got two of the best lightweights that New England has ever seen taking on each other in a matchup that very well could have title implications and UFC implications in the future. Conor Barry is 5-2 as a pro, is coming off his biggest win of his career with a submission victory over Peter Barrett in June of 2018. And he's stepping up in competition here, taking on Joe Giannetti. I mean, Conor Barry's looked sensational throughout his career. Great submission game, aggressive striking attacks, a complete martial artist.
Yeah, this kid's tough, man. And he really, that win over Peter Barrett was, you know, one of those wins that was just very solidifying, where he had a really tough opponent and he got the job done. And he got it done quick. You know, he's coming in again, taking off another very, very tough guy, top prospect like himself. And the interesting thing about this one is both of these guys have very similar builds, very tall for this weight class, very lanky. I mean, this is as good as a co-main event you're ever going to see.
This fight very well could have headlined any other card this year.
Yeah.
Because it is such an intriguing matchup, and for the first time ever, Jojo Giannetti is walking out to not Whitney Houston.
What?
This is Queen.
Yeah, but...
And he's coming out, and he's looking like he's a man on a mission, wasting no time. He doesn't even wait for his corner to come down after him. He's getting his clothes off right now. He's ready to jump back into the win column tonight. Falling short on the Ultimate Fighter finale back in July, losing to Mike Trezano, sending him back to the local circuit, and then having a fight come to a draw against Josh Harvey back at Cage Titans 41 in November. Looking to jump into the win column, and what a win it would be if he could take out Conor Bare Knuckle Barry.
Yep. And you know, Joe spent most of his camp out in California at AKA, so I'm sure he's sharpening up a lot of the skills over there, working with the, you know, the likes of Violent Bob Ross, Habib, DC,
Cain Velasquez. And Rich Mancini set to make this co-main event completely official. Let's go!
This is an awesome fight.
Okay, guys, with only 2 fights left on the card, I want to hear this place make some noise. First, fighting out of the red corner, his gym is Citadel Martial Arts with a record of 5-2. His weight 155. Let's hear it for Bare Knuckle Conor Barry! And his opponent with a record of 6 wins and 1 defeat. Also weighing in at 155 pounds. Fighting out of the blue corner from South Shore Sporting, fighting Joe Skeletor Giannetti!
Here we go, our co-main event of the evening.
Ooh,
Conor Barry in the camo trunks, Joe Giannetti in the black trunks, Steve Rita, our referee. And this is the matchup we've been waiting to see. They touch him up in the middle, an inside kick early from Conor Barry.
Big left hand right away from Joe. With that right away, you can just see both these guys the same size.
Conor Barry looking for the outside trip there. Joe initiating the clinch.
Joe looking focused and aggressive.
Conor Barry reverses there. Joe trying to get that underhook out.
You know, normally Joe comes in, he's very, you know, he's smiling, he's very comfortable in the cage. I think that draw, he wasn't happy with that draw. He's coming out a lot more focused this time, but he gets taken down.
Big takedown for Conor Barry.
But Joe is very dangerous off his back.
You cannot sleep on the submission game of Joe Giannetti. He has finished so many with his jiu-jitsu skills. Catchphrase, snatching necks, cashing checks.
Yes, sir. Beautiful takedown there by Conor Barry.
Conor Barry, no slouch on the ground either.
Nope.
Enough submission wins to his credit as well. He's stuffing that butterfly hook. Giannetti's got double overhooks and a butterfly hook. He's going to try and elevate Connor Barry, it looks like, with that. Foot on the hip, double butterflies now.
He's got double overs there. He's trying to use it with the butterflies.
Elevated Connor Barry for a moment.
Yeah, Connor's keeping his weight down nice and heavy.
He's keeping those butterfly hooks stuffed close to the butt cheeks of Joe Giannetti, so he can't use them. Giannetti still with those overhooks. Lets one of them go to go for a high guard here.
Looking for that mission control.
He's got it. Controlling the posture of Barry while he's on top.
Barry, oh.
Joe Giannetti landed some strikes from his back. Joe's like
tight.
He's like Gumby in there. He's just that leg is completely
That's tight.
across Barry's back with the arm pinning it there. Barry cannot posture up right here and try to rain down punches. Yeah, Joe's trying to keep his arms, Connor's arms flat. And Barry's doing the right thing. He's trying to pass against the rubber guard, and he does.
Yeah,
and he relinquishes the rubber guard. Joe's back in full guard.
You got to push that opposite knee down.
Joe's trying to control. Joe's trying to control that arm. He's trying to control that arm and maybe sneak that butterfly hook out and look for a triangle. It looks like that's what he said.
Connor's almost passed. Ooh, but Joe gets back.
Barry able to posture up.
Joe pushing off here. And Barry's passed.
Got into half guard now. Short shots being landed by Connor Barry. Joe being active off of his back, throwing some short-range punches.
Connor now going off to his side, looking to pass. See if he can pass his guard. He's got to push that knee down. But Joe has his wrist. Ooh.
Joe just threw a kick off his back like that.
Connor came down with a nice right hand. Interesting first round.
Barry able to score the takedown early and able to maintain top position through 5 minutes. Joe threw some attempts up there.
Yeah.
Tried messing around with his rubber guard.
Yeah, and he was able to use that rubber guard to land some strikes, too. He had Connor in there pretty tight.
Now we got Whitney playing.
It's tough to score that round, too, because Joe was very active off his back. But Connor did pass. He got one good pass there. Not to mention he did get the takedown.
Eric Grossman in the corner of Connor Barry. Bill Mahoney in the corner of Joe Giannetti. And round 2 is underway. Now we got Whitney playing.
Yep.
Cage doors shut and locked. Round 2 underway. They touch him up.
Ooh, that's that bum rush that Connor's known for.
Joe's looking to sneak to the back.
Oh, he might be able to get an arm triangle there.
Joe Giannetti in a good spot for a takedown here, and he lands
There's
it.
the takedown. Now he's on top.
Conor Barry go for a scramble.
Connor
But to
looking
know
for a guillotine. Nope.
now JoJo is on top for the first time in this fight. Inside of Conor Barry's guard. Conor Barry backs himself up against the fence. See if he tries to wall walk up, fall to a hip, and post up. But he might be attacking off of his back as
Right.
well. He's very aggressive that way as well.
Remember what he did to Peter Barrett.
That I do.
That was a beautiful armbar he hit on Peter.
Conor Barry doing a good job of controlling the posture of Joe
He might
Giannetti.
be going for it again.
I think he is.
He's trying to set it up here. Ooh, now he goes to the butterfly.
Joe Giannetti looking to stack right here. Couldn't get the pass though. Conor Barry going for the deep half.
Ooh, looking to sweep. Nope.
Tried that hip bump. And Joe maintains his position.
Ooh.
Joe looking to pass here. He
Yeah,
might
Joe's
have
got
it.
both legs. Can use that to pass. See if he can throw it over. Connor's holding on to it though.
Joe's got to pick a side and shuck,
Oh,
and
now
then he
he's
does.
passed. Beautiful pass there.
Side control
Looking
now.
for the crucifix.
He's got that elbow pinned with the left knee, and Conor using the wall very well, the cage very well, to try and explode out of this spot. But Joe stays on him. See if Joe tries to pin that arm down again.
Connor wall walking here, trying to get out.
He might escape out the back door and get a reversal.
Oh, he got the reversal.
Beautiful job done.
Using the cage. And now he's landing elbows.
Joe
trying to do the same thing.
Excellent job by Conor Barry.
Connor's got to go to work, though. He's already behind in this round. Now Conor looking for the crucifix.
Joe's just controlling the posture here. You never know what he's trying to set up. He's extremely creative from anywhere the fight goes.
And he's got those long legs to use.
Up, look. Trying to bump his hips up and trap the arm, it looks like.
Oh,
And there he does.
He's trying to throw that arm over.
And he's going to
use it to
he's going to try and sit
pull it
through
down.
and get a reversal out of this. He's isolating the head of Conor Barry and just landing punches off of his back.
Oh, weird position here. Like you said, Joe, very creative.
Conor Barry's still got an underhook on the right side, and Joe loses that position. Now back to full side control.
Oh, underhook there. Joe's got half guard. Well, not quite.
Conor Barry ends the round on top. Joe was able to score the takedown early Right top position, but a beautiful reversal for Conor Berry. Changed the momentum of that round towards the end. Could very well be 1 round apiece going into the third.
Very interesting round. Yeah, that round was, both guys had their moments. Joe, was aggressive, got the takedown that time, was on top. Beautiful reversal there by Conor, though.
Wall walked up the fence, bumped the hips, scored the 2 on the reversal.
Comes down to this third round.
Very well could. You never know with the judges, but
right.
Both of these guys, seasoned professionals, both have cardio for days, both look like they're very well conditioned to go 5 more minutes here. Joe's barely even breathing heavy, and he is just staring through Conor Berry right now. Conor Berry listening to his instructions from his coaches, as is JoJo.
Both guys in great shape.
Both
guys young, too. 23 years old.
Regardless of the outcome of this fight, they both have bright futures.
Absolutely.
But it all depends on this 5 minutes. They touch him up once more. See who shoots first. Nice left hand from Joe. Gets an entry out of it. Joe trying to trap that left leg of Conor Berry. Conor Berry gets that leg out.
Oh, Joe's going to get the takedown. There it is.
There's the 2 for Joe Giannetti. Full guard, double butterflies, double overhooks for Conor Berry now. Mirroring the position in the reverse rolls of the first round.
Yep. Ooh, Conor looking to sweep.
Joe takes the back off of it, though. One hook in.
Oh, but Conor might be able to push out.
He's got the arm.
Oh, he's got the triangle.
It's a triangle, and the arm bar is in jeopardy, too.
He's got a triangle and an arm.
He's got both.
Oh, he's in a mounted triangle. This is bad news for Conor Berry.
Joe Giannetti in a dominant position, looking to finish this fight.
He's got to drop elbows.
Big punches from the top.
Elbows.
From Joe Giannetti. That triangle is sinking deeper and deeper as well.
Conor's got to move.
And that arm is starting to get contorted in all sorts of ways.
But Conor's still battling, trying to get out of this.
That triangle is still cinched in deep. He's got to get that arm across his chest and squeeze his legs together. Pull the head down of Conor Berry. Conor Berry looks like he has enough space here to breathe. Joe Giannetti with punches from the bottom.
Conor's so composed, though.
He's a veteran.
Oh, no. This might get tight.
Conor Berry.
This is tight.
Tried to escape by posturing up and stepping over, but it might have made it tighter.
Oh, man. Unbelievable.
Conor Berry still looks like he has a little bit of wiggle room. He keeps moving his neck out.
He's edging his way out.
But Joe keeps readjusting and cinching it tighter. This is what we say when this is an experienced matchup. And that arm is still in jeopardy. Joe could switch to the armbar and go belly down if he elected to.
Oh, man.
He's out of the triangle, but he switches sides of the triangle.
He switched back.
Incredible. Conor Berry trying to get out of this messy situation.
Oh, he's popping his head out. He's popping his head out. Oh, no, they can't stop this fight like that. You got to be kidding me.
I got to agree with you on that one.
Are you crazy? What was that? He was about to get out.
I think maybe Joe might have let it go, and that's how he got out.
He was popping out. He was this close. He was so close to getting his head out. I don't agree with that at all.
Conor doesn't seem too upset about it.
I don't agree with that at all.
I'm kind of with you on it, but I mean,
I don't agree with that at all. That was ridiculous. He was this close to getting out. That was bullshit. That's fucking bullshit.
a lot of unanswered strikes thrown there by Joe Giannetti off of his back.
Unbelievable.
Deep triangle attempt, deep armbar attempt, taking nothing away from Joe Giannetti. He did what he had to do in that third round.
Exchange, no doubt about it. But I mean, was it really hurting him that bad? He was hitting the top of his head.
JoJo does get the finish in round 3. It is in the books.
Terrible stoppage. Sorry.
Nonetheless, a great fight and a great show of respect between these two class act warriors. Joe Giannetti back in the win column. Third round TKO. I mean, he was in that triangle for the better part of that round. That was a very,
very long time.
Joe was dominating that fight off of his back.
Sure.
There's no doubt about it.
That was not a TKO. That was ridiculous.
Yeah, Conor, I think, I just read their lips. I think Conor just said, I was just about to pop my head out to Steve Rita.
He was this close.
Yeah.
Literally this close.
But, hey, Joe got the stoppage win.
Hey, now.
Can't,
I mean, great win for Joe. Joe
Absolutely.
Tonight.
Absolutely.
But, you know.
How can you not want to put your hands together for a fight like that? Referee Steve Rita stopped this fight with a TKO in the third round with 3 minutes and 40 seconds. Your winner, in the blue corner, from South Shore Sport Fighting.